From the richly seasoned broth to the hearty chicken to the beans, each spoonful of this Instant Pot chicken tortilla soup is filled with incredible flavor. Hi Mindful Moms and Dads, Kristen here. As someone who suffers from a chronic disease, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't need to be complicated. Today I'm going to share with you a super flavorful soup that is sure to become a new favorite at your house, Instant Pot chicken tortilla soup. This recipe is made with basic pantry staples and it comes together in under 30 minutes. Talk about winning. So let's put on our kitchen capes and make Instant Pot chicken tortilla soup. The first thing we want to do is turn our Instant Pot to saute and then add in a bit of oil. While our oil is heating, we're going to chop up one small minced onion here. And then we're going to add that onion to our inner pot. We're just going to let that onion saute until it's nice and soft. This will take 3 to 4 minutes. Right, looking nice and soft. So to that, I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm just gonna saute for just another 30 seconds, just until I can smell that garlic. I really don't wanna burn my garlic. That can ruin a dish fast. I can really smell that garlic, so I'm gonna hit cancel on my Instant Pot to turn off the saute function. And then you know the drill, we have to add liquid and scrape up any brown bits on the bottom of our inner pot to prevent a burn notice. So today I'm adding in 4 cups of low sodium chicken stock, but I'm just gonna add in about a half a cup to start with, and then I'm gonna scrape all those brown bits off the bottom. Then I'm gonna add in the remaining stock, and to that I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and a pinch of salt. Now to bulk up this soup, I'm gonna add in black beans and corn. I have 2 cups of frozen corn. You can certainly use canned corn that you've rinsed and drained. And I also have 1 can of black beans that I've rinsed and drained. You can certainly use pinto beans if that's what you like. And I'm adding that to my broth mixture. I'm gonna give everything a good stir just to incorporate. And then for our chicken, I want to use 1 pound of chicken for this soup. You can use boneless, skinless chicken thighs or chicken breasts, and it can be fresh or frozen. Today I have 2 frozen chicken breasts that equal about a pound. I'm just gonna nestle that into my broth mixture. And then finally, I'm gonna top that with 1 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, AKA Rotel tomatoes. That's it. Pop the lid on the Instant Pot. Make sure your vent knob is pointed towards sealed. And now to set cook time. You want to set to cook on high pressure for 9 minutes if your chicken is fresh, or 14 minutes if your chicken is frozen, as mine is today. Once the cooking time has elapsed, don't do anything for 2 reasons. 1, we have a lot of liquid in there, and if we try to do a quick release of pressure, we're gonna have hot liquid spewing all over our kitchen and a huge mess, and potentially you're gonna get burned. And the second reason is we have chicken in there, and if we did a quick release of pressure, our chicken could become tough and rubbery, and nobody wants that. So instead, use the time that the Instant Pot is releasing pressure to prep your toppings for your tortilla soup, because who doesn't love toppings? Today I have some corn tortillas here, and I'm just gonna cut these into strips, spread them out on a baking sheet, spray it with some non-stick cooking spray. I have olive oil cooking spray today. Sprinkle with a little bit of cumin, a little bit of salt. I'm gonna pop these under the broiler for just a couple minutes per side, just to get nice and toasty. And these are gonna be the tortillas for our tortilla soup. Of course, you could just use tortilla chips if that's what you have on hand. You can also chop some cilantro, prepare some shredded cheese, or dice some avocados, whatever you like. Once the pressure has been released, you can open up your Instant Pot. It smells so good in here. Oh, you guys, I can't wait for you guys to try this one. I'm gonna remove my chicken from my inner pot and put it on a cutting board here, and then I'm just gonna use 2 forks, or you can cut your chicken into cubes. Once that's all nice and shredded, I'm gonna add back into my inner pot. And for one more ingredient that's going to take this over the top, I'm adding in fresh lime juice. I have a lime here that's been cut in half, and then I'm just gonna squeeze the juice of this fresh lime into my soup, and it's really gonna wake everything up and really give this soup incredible flavor. You don't wanna skip this step. Give everything a good stir, and then I'm ready to dish out my soup. Top it with those tortilla strips that I prepared and some shredded cheese. Then I'm gonna dig right in and make sure that I get some beans and corn and chicken and cheese and tortilla strips. Out of this world, spectacular. It's just the right level of heat, and the lime juice, that's the secret. That really wakes up all of our humble canned ingredients and transforms the soup into something fresh and incredible tasting. So much better than any restaurant, and so cheap and so easy to make. It's going to be a new favorite at your house. And I think you're also gonna love my Instant Pot vegetable soup, which I'm gonna share with you in my next video. Until then, happy cooking.